you lost the game, but and there'll be things, especially probably in the last quarter, that cost you the win. But gee, it felt like you did a lot of things right, and you competed hard. And I don't know if you can fault the guys' effort. How are you feeling afterwards?
Yeah, like, you know, all the above, and we still lost. And so, yeah, I agree with you. Like, there was guys that left everything they had and dipped into the reserves tank, but you can't really tell them that now. We got some things we need to fix, especially in that fourth quarter. And that's pretty much where it's at. The fourth quarter hits us again. So, yeah.
What do you think changed in the fourth quarter? Up until that point, your offense was clicking. Points became a lot harder in the fourth quarter. Was there anything you can put it down to?
Yeah, you know, and again, it was we're up to Tassie called a timeout about that 6-minute mark. You know, we had some really good looks. We had some really good looks at three that didn't drop for us. And then on the other end, you know, they capitalised on every offensive rebound. The second chance points, that hurt us. The rebounding hurt us in the first quarter. We cleaned it up to a degree in the second and the third. And then, you know, they just, every offensive rebound they got, they either scored off it or got fouled, and which was able to score. So, you know, that they made some tough plays. Dreamick hit a hell of a three at the right time. So did Doyle. And I know both of those. I feel like definitely the Doyle one was off the back of an offensive rebound. So, you know, it can take the wind out of your sails a little bit and stunt your momentum, especially when we go down the other end. And, you know, we have some good looks that don't drop. The crowd was loud. It was a great atmosphere for an away venue. And, yeah, you know, I think we gave up 17 in the last 5 minutes of basketball. 16 points in the last 5 minutes of basketball. You know, that's pretty disappointing.
A lot of those offensive rebounds are Will Magnay as well. I mean, is he just a monster that's tough to stop and tough to box out, or do you look at it as you've done a much better job to try to keep him away from the ball?
No, he's tough. Like, we try to do some different coverages. You know, when Tanner found himself in a bit of foul trouble, we tried to switch it out and front the post, and you know, they did a good job of just holding and sealing and you know, really utilising that 3-second count. And they know they got their counters and know where to look for Magno when that type of coverage happens. So, yeah, he's tough. You know, we miss AK's rim presence, and Tanner, I thought, did a great job. You know, for the most part, stayed out of foul trouble right up until the end. But yeah, he's just he's a marquee level player.
Wanted to ask about Tanner, because the signs are good now that he's looking healthier, and again, I mean, as you know, it's tough to be a physical player in this league and stay out on the floor, but he's, you know, starting to learn things. I know he's still only played 21 minutes, but and I'm sure he would probably feel like he could do better on the glass, obviously. But gee, the signs are encouraging for what he can do in the second half of this season.
Yeah, and we knew that going in. We just need to get him out there playing 30 minutes. And it's just a foul trouble. You know, we were able to challenge one, which we were successful on. But, you know, the two early ones, I think, in the first quarter, I mean, he opened up. It was the first possession was a foul. So it's the little touch things he needs to work on, things you can do on the European circuit that you can't do here. So we just need to keep working on that for him.
Well, what about Sam? I mean, he's clearly not quite 100%, but to still play 33.5 minutes and to still have, 19 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, to still do that while still trying to get his calf or whatever his leg problem is right, that says a lot about his character too.
Yeah, and I put him in one of the categories, as he said at the start, that left it all out there. I mean, he's hurting, so we're going to try and strap him up and tape him up and roll him out again in 48 hours. But, you know, that's Wartenberg. He's just got an absolute heart of lion.
Karen as well. I mean, the more he keeps playing, the more games he strings together, the better he keeps getting as well.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we came out of timeout. We wanted to keep heat on the rim, and he was able to do that for us. So when our offense wasn't clicking, he was making something out of nothing.
Short turnaround now. How do you deal with the travel day tomorrow and then get ready to play on Saturday against a team that hasn't played in a week? How do you get ready for Saturday?
Yeah, you know, we done this last time where we had a hell of a battle against Adelaide and then rolled into Melbourne and got beaten up by 40. So much of the same. It's important that we probably put a lot of emphasis on recovery. So, the guys will get good rest. It's a quick flight. It's only an hour and a half from Hobart to Melbourne, and then we'll give them the afternoon to repair and rest their bodies. The good thing is the later tip-off, so we'll give them a little bit extra. But yeah, it's a quick turnaround. And so this is the cool thing about these guys. They're young, they're professional athletes. Their bodies will bounce back pretty quick, and we've got to do something about this slump.
The other one was Pedro. You got him back and he plays 29 minutes. I mean, that's a great positive to have him not only back, but playing that many minutes.
Yeah, and like I said, when he gets his mojo back, we'll look to get more out of him as well.
Thanks, Forde.
Thank you. All good?
Yeah, thanks.
Appreciate it. Thank you.